Alright guys, welcome to this page of the notes, and I'm having such a good time adding and subtracting rational expressions. Once you get into these, I really think they're a ton of fun. I love doing them, so I've got a couple more example problems for us here. Hopefully at this point you feel pretty comfortable doing this, and so you're coming back and just checking your answers to make sure that you get what I get. If you don't, stick with me, see where you made your mistake, but let's just jump right into these. I'm going to be subtracting these rational expressions, and I need a common denominator in order to do that. I'm going to make my common denominator the LCM. 3xy is factoring into a 3 times an x times a y. That one's easy. 5y, oh, there's another easy one, is 5 times y. So my LCM is going to be 3 times 5 times x times y, which is 15xy. All right, so here's what I get. I need to turn 3xy into a 15xy. Well, I already have the xy. How do I get a 3 to be a 15? Multiply top and bottom by 5. I'm going to subtract from that 3x over 5y. Well, I need this 5y to be my LCM, 15xy. Well, I already have the y, so how do I get the 5 to be a 15? Multiply by 3. How do I get the x in there? Multiply by x. So 3x, and whatever I do to the bottom, algebra says you got to do to the top. All right, awesome. I know the bottom is going to be 15xy. 15xy, that'll be my least common denominator, the LCM. And so I wind up with 2 times 5, which is 10 over 15xy, minus 3x times 3x, 9x squared, over 15xy. All right, subtract the fractions. I now have a common denominator. Subtract the numerators. 10. Hold up. 10 minus 9x squared all over 15xy. And again, you don't even have to check it. You made the common denominator the LCM, the least common multiple. There won't be anything to factor out. You use the LCM. Got another one for you here. 7b squared. Well, that's easy. 7 is prime, so it's just simply going to be a 7b squared. I have a 3ab. Once again, really pretty easy. 3 is prime, so it'll just be 3 times a times b, which means my LCM is going to be 3 times 7 times a times b squared, so it should be 21 ab squared. All right, so there's my LCM, 21 ab squared. I need to make my least common denominator the LCM. Well, okay. How do I turn a 7b squared into a 21ab squared? Well, I'm going to need a 3a. So I'll multiply top and bottom by 3a. Okay, my other rational expression, I have a 3ab. I need that to be a 21ab squared. So what's missing? Well, I need a 7, and I need another b. Multiply top and bottom, because algebra says whatever you do to the top or the bottom of the fraction, you got to do to the other one. And let's go ahead and multiply these guys together. 6 times 3 is going to be 18ac over 21ab squared plus 2d times 7b would be 14bd all over. All right, so I have my common denominator. Add the numerators. They are not like terms. A, C, B, D. The variables aren't the same. Please do not put those together. And this one's tricky. Don't be fooled. You take a look at this and you go 18 and 14. Wait a second, what the heck? that they have a GCF of 2. But I thought you said, well, hang on. Yeah, I can pull a 2 out of 18 and 14. But will that cancel with something in the bottom? Well, 21 is not divisible by 2, right? The only way it cancels is if you can pull it out of everybody. And I do not have a GCF other than 1 that can be pulled out of everybody. Why? Because I use the LCM. I use the least common multiple. So the only thing these guys have in common is a 1. Trust it. When you use the LCM as the common denominator, your answer will be in simplest form. There won't be anything that you can factor out. All right, head on over to the next page of the notes. We'll do a couple of these now where the rational expressions have polynomials in it. So we'll need to factor first in order to find our LCMs. I'm really excited to do this with you. Head on over to the next page of the notes and I'll meet you guys there.